I'm here to tell you a little bit about Marabouparken Konsthall. It's an art venue of contemporary art situated in the city of Sundbyberg, which is actually the smallest municipality in Sweden, situated wholly within Stockholm, about 10 minutes northwest of the Stockholm city center. The gallery is run as a private foundation with 6 employees and with an exhibition space which is located in a 500 square meter underground addition to an old cocoa laboratory building in a park that was created in 1937 for the workers in a chocolate factory, Marabou. We present an international exhibition as well as an education program that takes place both within and beyond our gallery. And through our various activities, we hope to be of relevance both in a local context as well as an international one. And one of our key aspects of our practice is working closely together with the local community. And under the heading of Marabouparken Lab, we work together with artists on projects of a more experimental nature. They can be open-ended, explorative, interlinking art, education, citizens, and the public space. These projects may vary both in scale and duration, but with the aims to challenge perspectives of what art can be, what it can do, where it can be seen, and by whom. And I would now like to share with you a few of the projects by artists that I and my colleague Helena Selder, who's been the curator of several of these projects, had the privilege to work with. And the German artist Anna Witt, she makes interventions into public space by creating playful situations where people can express thoughts and ideas about society. And together with the residents of the housing area Hallonbergen, which is part of the Million Dwelling program that was built in the 70s, she composed a manifesto for a possible future that was voicing a multitude of perspectives of both very personal matters but also global concerns. And these were later expressed in the so-called Everything Can Happen parade, with the participants using sculptural letters, spelled parts of the manifesto as the parade moved along the neighborhood. And some of these texts from the manifesto were reading things like wanting a school, better media coverage, or wanting a way to upheave gravity. The French group Le Gens de Tapon, they transformed the entire city of Sundbyberg into a stage for a dance performance, and using all of the citizens as an audience. So over the course of 10 days, 5 dancers, directed by this graphic figure that have been placed over the map of the city, traversed streets, parks, railroads, highways, institutions, shops, and you name it, trying to get from one given point to another in the shortest possible way. And wearing no special outfits, there was little to reveal, their actual presence in the city. And the choreography were decided by simple actions carried out along the way. Gestures, physical and social behavior, speed and movement were noted and repeated in exact detail every day. The dancers, of course, encountered several obstacles on the way, both physical and societal, and had not only to figure out how to avoid these, but also had to negotiate with the audience with whom they were challenging the notion of public space. And as you can see, some of the audience were less amused than others here. And I will end by mentioning one of our more long-term projects called Parklek, Park Play, by Swedish artist Kerstin Bergendahl, who in her role as an artist has acted as a catalyst for new ways of thinking around the shaping of public environments and building processes. And Parklek began as an open invitation from the gallery to reflect on Sundbyberg's green public spaces, to where Kerstin Bergendahl brought in politicians and civil servants to discuss how these green areas could function as a contact area. And the result of the process was presented in the gallery in 2010, and it was the beginning of what is arguably the first art project in Sweden that has managed to scrap an existing program for extending a residential area and replace it with a concrete counter-proposal. And this is an art project that is based on long-term processes and not on objects, and on utopian thinking as a planning method, and on accumulating rather than refining perspectives. And I think I end there because I think my time is up. Thank you.